Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the summer 2018 Texas Tech University Commencement Exercises. Please join me in thanking the Texas Tech Commencement Band and conductors Dr. Sarah McCoyne for their contributions to this afternoon's ceremonies. Now entering the United Supermarkets Arena, the Mace of Texas Tech, the symbol of the university. The mace bearer is Dr. Lynn Huffman, Professor of Restaurant, Hotel, and Institutional Management, Executive Associate Dean, College of Human Sciences. Following the mace is the faculty banner. The banner bearer is Dr. Andrea McCourt, Program Director, Human Resource Development, University Studies. Now entering the United Supermarkets Arena, the university's libraries banner. The banner bearer is Mr. Innocent Owasam, Associate Librarian. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the faculty of Texas Tech University, led by University Marshals Dr. Jonathan Marks and Dr. Fanny Coward. The United Supermarkets Arena, the stage party, led by University Marshals Ms. Heidi Winkler, Chair of the Convocations Committee, and Dr. Courtney Gibson, Chair-elect of the Convocations Committee. welcome the summer 2018 graduates of Texas Tech University. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, the graduate school. The banner bearer is Mark Lynn Sutton. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the Jerry S. Rawls College of Business. The banner bearer is Vivian Liu. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the Honors College. The banner bearer is Elizabeth McKenna. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the College of Human Sciences. The banner bearer is Sierra Snyder. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the university programs. The banner bearer is Stevie Michelle Sanchez. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the Edward E. Whitaker College of Engineering. The banner bearer is Rishi Das. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts. The banner bearer is Callie Murray.
Please rise and join us in the singing of our national anthem, played by the Commencement Orchestra, directed by Dr. Sarah McGoyne, and sung by Mrs. Noelle Herrera, who will be receiving her Bachelor of Music degree during this ceremony. Please be seated. I am Lawrence Skubanek, President of Texas Tech University, and it is my pleasure to welcome each of you to this, the August 2018 commencement of the Colleges of Business, Engineering, Human Sciences, Visual and Performing Arts, University Programs, Wind Energy, and the Graduate School. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Congressman Lamar Smith, United States 21st Congressional Texas District. Mr. Robert Duncan, Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System. Dr. Michael Gallion, Provost and Senior Vice President. Dr. Emily Skidmore, Faculty Senate Vice President. Ms. Maggie Gilchrist, Staff Senate President. Mr. Sean Lewis, President of the Student Government Association. Ms. Tala Karkar, President of the Graduate School Advisory Council. Dr. Kenneth Kettner, Horn Professor Representative. Dr. Mark Webb, Teaching Academy Representative. Ms. Carrie Simi, Assistant Academic Dean of Libraries. Dr. Mark Sheridan, Dean of the Graduate School and Vice Provost of Graduate Affairs. Dr. Dennis Arnett, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Studies and External Relations for the Rawls College of Business Administration. Dr. Mitzi Lauderdale, Associate Academic Dean for Students of the College of Human Sciences. Dr. Brandon Weeks, Associate Dean of Research and Graduate Programs in the Edward E. Whitaker Junior College of Engineering. Dr. Rob Stewart, Senior Vice Provost. Dr. Noel Zoller, Dean of the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts. Dr. Michael San Francisco, Dean of the Honors College. Dr. Carol Sumner, Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Engagement. And Mr. John Huffaker, Vice Chancellor and General Counsel of the Texas Tech University Systems. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Robert Duncan, Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System.
Well, good afternoon and welcome on behalf of the Texas Tech University System. And congratulations to each of you on the milestones that are represented here today, the milestones in your life, and to congratulate your family and the friends who have been here to support you and who've helped you all along the way. You know, without those family and friends, it'd be really tough to get this thing done, and so we're real excited for them as well. Let's give them a hand if we could. . I'm going to vary a little bit from the script that I've been given, but I always like to say is when you got here 4 years ago, 5, 6, however many, we told you from here it's possible. Well, look here, you're here today. Congratulations to you for all the hard work that you've done. I know as a fellow Red Raider and proud alumni who sat in those seats like you did several years ago, about 40 some odd, you really look at your life and you're really excited about going on, but it's a bittersweet moment too because of the friends and the friends that you've made and the experiences that you've had here at Texas Tech. And by the way, those friends will be your friends for the rest of your life, and those experiences will help mold you and guide you as you move into the future. We have a lot of mottos at Texas Tech, and one of them here is to strive for honor. And that is another thing that an experience that you've had here, and I think the culture that you have been educated in, it really does enforce that notion that to be successful, you have to strive for honor every day. And that motto in our alma mater is very serious, and I know that, and we're excited about the fact that this class will represent that. And then as you go out into the real world, the Texas Tech brand, you're the brand. And that's exciting to us. And you will represent us in corporate America, in schools, in the halls of courthouses, in the halls of Congress, in the halls of the legislature, in corporate America, in schools. And I'll bet you this class will have the first president of the United States out of Texas Tech University. And then finally, I want to tell you a little story. A couple of years ago, I gave this speech, and I always like to talk about the little double T that you put on the back of your car. It's a little plastic double T, silver, but it's a really great marketing tool for the university. And every time you see one of those little double T's as you're driving down the road, you'll find yourself speeding up to catch up and give a guns up to the person in that car. Good advice, two good pieces of advice. One is, be careful or you'll have an unscheduled visit with the DPS on that. I've done that. And then secondly, don't do that in the TSA line. And you think that's funny, but last year there was a student in an airport who loved Texas Tech and saw a fellow Red Raider and did the guns up. And guess what? She had an unscheduled visit with TSA, believe it or not. So we're proud of what you've done here. We want you to be able to come back. We want you to remember that our school is made, and the reputation and the brand of this school is its alumni, and we're real proud of that, and we're real proud to welcome you into that family. And so now with this, another unscheduled thing here. The stage party up here had a vote, and they voted that unanimously voted that we needed to recognize someone who, this will be his last graduation. So I'm going to ask to embarrass and ask John Huffaker to stand, please. He's in the back. Yes, sir, you. John serves as our Vice Chancellor and General Counsel for the entire system, for 2 medical schools, 2 general academics, 17 campuses throughout the state of Texas, and a campus in Costa Rica and Seville, Spain. And after a long, rich career, Mr. Huffaker announced his retirement at the start of this summer. He has served 6 years as Vice Chancellor, and his last day at the system will be August 31st. Prior to his appointment as Vice Chancellor, Mr. Huffaker also served on the Board of Regents, where he was Chairman of the Finance and Administration Committee and Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Carr Foundation, the Carr Scholarship Foundation, and a member of the Audit Committee. But most importantly, while serving on the board, his favorite thing to do was come to commencement ceremonies and to congratulate our students, because that's really what it's all about. And sadly for us, this will be his last round of graduations, and he's always welcome back. But as a native of Tahoka, Texas, Mr. Huffaker has been a proud Red Raider and a general academic undergraduate and graduate, and also in one of the first classes of the Texas Tech Law School. Practiced law here and has really been a great addition to our staff. He's done a lot of things to help protect Texas Tech University, and he's another example of a proud alumna of Texas Tech University. Congratulations, John.
Thank you, Chancellor Duncan. I'm very pleased at this time to introduce our commencement speaker for today's ceremony. Congressman Lamar Smith represents the 21st Congressional District of Texas. He is a fifth-generation Texan and a native of San Antonio. Congressman Smith graduated from Yale University and received his law degree from the School of Law at Southern Methodist University. He serves as the chairman of the Science, Space, and Technology Committee, which has jurisdiction over NASA, the Department of Energy, including its 17 national laboratories, the Environmental Protection Agency, the National Science Foundation, the Federal Aviation Administration, and the National Institute of Standards and Technology. The committee oversees agency budgets of about $40 billion, where a primary focus is on research and development. Congressman Smith serves on both the Judiciary Committee and the Homeland Security Committee. He's a former chairman of the Judiciary Committee and the Ethics Committee, making him the only current member of Congress who has chaired 3 committees. He also founded the Border Security Caucus and the Media Fairness Caucus. Representative Smith was ranked as the most effective member of the House in the 112th Congress in 2011 and 12, and was ranked in the top 10% in effectiveness in the last 8 Republican Congresses. He has also been named Policy Maker of the Year by Politico for his work on patent reform legislation. Congressman Smith has been a strong advocate and supporter of Texas Tech University, including our regional campuses in the Hill Country, and we are honored to have him address our graduates today. Please join me in welcoming Congressman Lamar Smith.
Thank you, President Skubinek, for such a generous introduction, and thank you and Chancellor Duncan for inviting me to be here with you all today. Well, students, parents, faculty, staff, administrators, guests, I seldom am in such good company, but I am honored by your presence. Texas Tech has touched me in many ways. I represent a satellite campus with 200 students in Fredericksburg. My chief of staff in Washington was selected recently as a distinguished young alumna. We have had many Red Raider interns and staff members in our DC office, probably more than any other college. And I survived an online course on leadership taught by former Chancellor Kent Hance. And last year, I was made an honorary alum. The framed certificate hangs on my office wall. Maybe I should add, it never even touched my desk. It went straight to the wall. I was so proud of it. What is it that makes Texas Tech so special? Yes, it was the first state university to have the trio of law, business, and medical schools, and it's the only major university for 250 miles in any direction. But I think it is living on the high plains, 3,200 feet high, in fact, that has given you an advantage. You appreciate open skies and clean air. You feel like you're at the top of the world, but you're not conceited about it. You have developed a sense of independence and self-reliance. You have been molded by the experience, like the Native Americans and settlers who have gone before you. You realize the horizon is not a barrier, but a beginning. The students I've met are resourceful and look for the best in any situation. They believe in hard work, mutual respect, and the importance of values. In my opinion, and in the opinion of people who know Tech grads, you really do stand out. According to college surveys, you likely will remember only one thing I say today, if I'm fortunate. So I want to give you a lot of choices. Let me share with you some observations and lessons I've learned from over 40 years spent in politics. I hope they will help you lead and succeed. To me, these life lessons add up to a recipe for success for almost any endeavor you choose. Success means you will be recognized for your ability, singled out for your potential, and considered for promotions. Being successful puts you within range of leadership, but it doesn't guarantee it. The extra ingredients necessary to lead others, the yeast, are confidence, initiative, and good judgment. Confidence comes from the Latin con fides, which means with faith. You need to have faith in your ability and faith in others, and faith that you can accomplish the mission. Initiative is taking action, not just solving a problem on paper. Initiative is moving forward toward a goal, not cogitating whether or not to get out of bed. And initiative means inspiring others to join your effort, unless you're a lonely, long-distance runner. Good judgment entails knowing right from wrong, exercising reason, seeking common ground, restraining human will, and learning from mistakes. A natural leader absorbs failures, embraces the next challenge, and makes the person they are dealing with feel encouraged. Let me give you an example of an attitude that is both inspiring and tough. Ryan Zinke, a former congressman from Montana and now Secretary of the Interior in Washington, rose to the rank of commander in the Navy SEALs. He told me they have two mottos. One, the answer is yes. Now, what was the question? And the second is, the only easy day was yesterday. I think about these mottos all the time. The first embodies the most succinct description of a can-do attitude I've ever encountered. The second may sound discouraging, but it conveys a determination to succeed regardless of the circumstances. These two attributes together link success and leadership. Other lessons I've learned that contribute to success and under good leadership are these. Start early. I was always the first to announce in all my campaigns. I felt it gave me a head start, but there's of course a danger in acting too prematurely. But once you have a legitimate rationale for deciding, don't hesitate or second guess yourself, just move ahead. Outwork the opposition. Persistence alone wins the prize is an old adage. It may be more important than IQ. I once spent 6 years passing a piece of legislation, and when I ran for Congress, there were 8 other candidates. I was not the best speaker, nor the most knowledgeable, but I do believe I was the hardest working. I used to tell my children, who are now adults, that there will always be someone smarter than you, but if you outwork them, you will come out ahead. Of course, if you compete with someone who is both persistent and brilliant, look out. But then again, maybe that's you. Related to persistence is a positive attitude. A successful friend of mine told me that when someone tells him no, he hears maybe. Do what you say you are going to do. Don't make a commitment you can't keep, but keep every commitment. Don't overpromise, but if you say you are going to complete some task, do it without fail. I can't overemphasize this. You will impress those around you and earn more responsibility. It separates you from the other 90% and will put you in the top 10%. Compromise. This word can have a negative connotation. It shouldn't, as long as you are compromising your position, not your principles. It may be the only way, in fact, to get something done. Stephen Carter, in his book Integrity, wrote, A compromise can possess integrity provided that it meets a fairly simple test. The compromise must move you toward your goal rather than away from it. Take risk. I once attended a dinner with 3 high-powered CEOs. One owned a professional athletic team, a football team. The other 2 CEOs were from major but very different high-tech companies. During dessert, I asked them how often they were right when they overruled a recommendation not to take some action. Their answers were all 75% and 2/3 of the time they were right. Advisors and anyone else who provides professional services understandably never want to take a chance they are wrong. As a result, even if there is only a slight possibility that a course of action will lead to failure, they will recommend against it. It's the safe bet. But being risk adverse can translate into lost opportunities. Better to outline the pros and cons and attach percentages of success to various options. That makes for a more informed decision. And trust your intuition and life experiences. You will be right the vast majority of the time. Treasure friendships. Long-term friendships are a modern miracle. I have friends going back 50 years and more now. They are a source of good feelings, satisfaction, and happy memories. They can offer needed advice, perspective, and support. Genuine friends, including those who are relatives, help make a tough day bearable and add to life's overall enjoyment. You will find that friendships that last are better than gold, and they will transcend time and distances. Be sincere. Mean what you say. Speak from the heart. Don't prevaricate, otherwise you're not believable and not credible. Insincerity will poison your relationships with others. It can be detected by anyone, anywhere. Maybe an Academy Award-winning actor can get away with it, but most politicians and nearly all others cannot. The word sincere derives from the Latin word sincere, which means without wax. In early Rome and Greece, cracks that appeared in statues were filled with wax to cover over the imperfections. Statues without wax were therefore considered of the highest quality. They were called sincere. I hope you will make a couple of these ideas your own. If I had to pick one, it would be, the answer is yes. Now, what was the question? And the second would be its necessary sequel. Do what you say you are going to do. Well, graduation is imminent. Enjoy the moment, savor the hour, and embrace the day. As you embark on your next adventure, be it education, work, or starting a family, look forward to it with an expectation of success. Thank your parents and professors before the day is up. Texas Tech has prepared you well for taking life's next steps.
Thank you very much, Congressman Smith.
We will now proceed with the conferring of the degrees. All candidates, please rise. Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the university and the faculties of their colleges and departments. President Skubanek, the candidates are recommended to you for conferring of their respective degrees.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of the Regents of Texas Tech University, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Provost has recommended you. You may now turn your tassels to the left. Also at this time, those who have the official Texas Tech Alumni Association class ring may turn their rings outward. Congratulations, and please be seated.
We will now proceed with the recognition of individual graduates. You will note that we have a table located on the west side of the stage. A representative from the Alumni Association will be handing each graduate a commemorative lapel pin as a graduation gift from the association. In addition, each graduate will receive a complimentary one-year membership in the Texas Tech University Alumni Association. This gift is made possible by the Office of the President of Texas Tech University in an effort to keep you connected with the university.
We will begin by recognizing those who have earned the highest academic designation, the doctoral degree. These graduates have spent years conducting innovative research and other creative endeavors that have lasting impacts on society. They have also formed close relationships with the departments and faculty members. Today, by tradition, the graduates will be vested with the doctoral hood, which will be presented by their major professor. This is an honor for both the graduate and the professor, as signifies the completion of their studies here at Texas Tech. Following the recognition of the doctoral recipients, we will then recognize those receiving master's degrees.
The banner bearer and receiving the degree, Doctor of Musical Arts with a major in music, Dr. Mark Lynn Sutton. The banner bearer for the Honors College and receiving the degree, Master of Science in Accounting, Elizabeth McKenna. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Business Administration, Dr. Asma Al-Fadel, hooded by Professor Dennis Arnett. Dr. Hamid Vahid Nia, hooded by Professor Ronald K. Mitchell. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Chemical Engineering, Dr. Mir Ali, hooded by Professor Chao-Chun Chen. Dr. Nazir Mohammed Hossein, hooded by Professor Chao-Chun Chen. Dr. Sriram Vignesh Mani, hooded by Professor Rajesh Kare. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Civil Engineering, Dr. Abdullah Karim, hooded by Professor Venki Udameri. Dr. Tia Vertlar, hooded by Professor Danny Reibel. Dr. Guo Zheng Yu, hooded by Professor Scott Norval. Dr. Ronald Anderson, receiving the Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Electrical Engineering, hooded by Professor Michael Gieselman. Dr. Xiaoyang Du, hooded by Professor Dr. Michael Gieselman. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Industrial Engineering, Andrea Arias Laurenti, hooded by Professor Tim Mattis. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Mechanical Engineering, Dr. ABM Abdul Ali Bouyen, hooded by Professor Alexander Eadsman. Dr. Chumki Chakraborty, hooded by Professor Craig Snoyink. Dr. Ali Dustalab, hooded by Professor Luciano Castillo. Dr. Bradley Howard, hooded by Professor James Yang. Dr. Bin Lee, hooded by Professor James Yang. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Petroleum Engineering, Dr. Esanul Kabir, hooded by Professor Hossein Imadi. Dr. Sharanya Sharma, hooded by Professor Ekarit Panachursawad. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Systems and Engineering Management, Dr. Art Siddiqui, hooded by Professor Milton Smith. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Wind Science and Engineering, Dr. Tasia Peña Pereira. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Couple, Marriage, and Family Therapy, Dr. Brandon Eddy, hooded by Professor Nicole Morlock. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Fine Arts, Dr. Jeff Day, hooded by Professor Mark Charney. Dr. Kayla Manei, hooded by Professor Christy Solosky. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Human Development and Family Studies, Shirley Bedore, hooded by Professor Elizabeth Trejos Castillo. Dr. Timothy Dunn, hooded by Professor Jackie Fitzpatrick. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Nutritional Sciences, Dr. Xiaohu Chin, hooded by Professor Martin Binks. Dr. Jia Liu, hooded by Professor Xu Wang. Dr. Mohammed Kershidul Zahid, hooded by Professor Sheikh Mizanur Rahman. Receiving the degree, Doctor of Philosophy with a major in Personal Financial Planning, Luau Augustine, hooded by Professor Christopher Browning. Dr. Jennifer Lehman, hooded by Professor Russell James. Dr. Zikun Liu, hooded by Professor Russell James. Dr. Jacob Tenney, hooded by Professor Charlene M. Kalinkoski. Receiving the degree Doctor of Musical Arts with a major in music, Oriana Racines Smakovic, hooded by Professor Angela Mariani. Receiving the degree Master of Business Administration with a major in General Business, Sarita Elka. Zain Ali. Lena Al-Suki. Brandon Anderson. Connor Berry. Robert Bennett. Kishan Bakhta. Brian Braun. John Brooks. Ryan Burden. Justin Carpenter. Eric Ortiz Cordaway. Jess Davis. Cassandra Davison. Regina De Hoyos. Jeffrey Deckard. Mitchell Dyer. Amanda Edwards. Robert Irwin. Hutton Evans. Haley Field. Johnny Fowler. James Robert Graham. Tanner Ham. Matt Hammerly. Johnny Haynes. Colin Holt. Albert Heather. Frank Jeffers. Anna Johnston. Thomas Caspar. Chathry Keaton. Cameron Knight. Pamela Landrum. Jonathan Lee. David Lips. Ganesh Maniam. Jeremy Manthe. Jared Martin. Kendall Merkel. Marshall Miller. Tricia Modi. William Moody. Emily Wynn. Taylor Nunez. Grant Peters. Kalina Pickett. Andrew Parker Rainey. Lorenzo Rivas. Tanya Rodriguez. Ransoon Rose. Itzel Ruiz. Suzanne Short. Wade Smith. Zachariah Smith. Travis Spears. Katie Starkey. Matthew Stevens. Samuel Stout. Madison Sudeth. Tori Siepert. Nikita Tangella. Jennifer Tollett. Leighton Weaver. Whitney Wine. Jeremy Chad Young. Sandra Ziegler. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Accounting, Amanda Nicole Adams. Pragati Basnet. Stephanie Ann Brewer. Rebecca Brewer. Haley Lynn Brownlow. Elanti Allen. Heather Paige Campbell. Sarah Collister. Alexander Cook. Yasamine Crumpler. Rachel Gray. Brian Greer. Brenda Guardiola. Katarina Heidenhofer. William Andrew Heller. Avery Jordan Hayden. Ashley Nay Kusia. Eric Lamb. Brittany Lott. Caroline Rose Mitchell. Amber Muloe He. Raymond Montreal. Colleen Muniam. Leah Parker. James Perales. Kylie Robinson. Carlos Ruiz. Caitlin Sherriger. Avery Stockstill. Benjamin Teal. Keely Walker. Hunter Wellborn. Whitney Williams. Receiving the degree Master of Science with a major in Business Administration, Andre Willie Artis. Lyndon Willow Davis. Velia Martinez. Upong Akpan. Samantha Raven Owen. Xiaoying Cheng. Receiving the degree Master of Science with a major in Data Science, Sachin Arya. Krishna Charan Bachantri Chika Guriki. Saran Prasad Balasubramaniam. Prabhahanjana Bogali Raghavendra. Rupam Das. Shashi Dahra. Praveen Harihasu Subramanian. Manuj Jha. Kiran Kadlag. Lakshamoji Koduru. Matthew Madigan. Siva Manda. Cam Moy. Tarima Mustafa. Muhammad Bilal Nasir. Vinod Babu Polani. Vivek Samant Rai. Rushen Shakia. Parag Shetty. Ritu Tumar. Woody Woodall. Wen Ji. Shandu Yeragopu. Mohammed Shamim Ahmed, receiving the degree Masters of Science in Chemical Engineering. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Zachary Fleener. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Environmental Engineering, Taylor Allison. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Industrial Engineering, Ashish Kulkarni. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Scott Allen Watkins. Receiving the degree Master of Science in Petroleum Engineering, Oluwaju Adebola. Temitope Amahu. Osanachi Dimpa. Receiving the degree Masters of Science in Systems and Engineering Management, Brandy Ramirez. Receiving the degree Master of Science with a major in Couple, Marriage, and Family Therapy, Christopher Asikis. Elise Bunce. Stephanie Michelle Franklin. Lauren Gowdy. Shannon Hansen. Stephanie Knudsen. Kelsey Krupitzer. Gary McCrory. Ryan Neese. Victor Pena Venegas. Ashley Woodruff. Receiving the degree Master of Science with a major in Environmental Design, Yadira Martinez Rios. Receiving the degree Master of Science with a major in Nutritional Sciences, Zahra Faizi. Hazera Binte Sufian. Receiving the degree Master of Science with a major in Personal Financial Planning, Lauren Winkleman. Receiving the degree Master of Music, Charles Olivier. Receiving the degree Master of Music Education, Nicole Baxter. Benjamin Cook. Amy Pitts. Andrea Sanchez. Courtney Surface.
We now present the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the Rawls College of Business. The banner bearer for the Rawls College of Business, graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in accounting, Vivian Hong Liu, graduating magna cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in accounting, Harrison Beck Alford, Christian Campos, Shelton James Cotton, Jordan Nicole Dusick, Landry Page Gadbois, Miguel Galarza, James Matthew Garcia, Nicholas Monaco Gilbert Hernandez, Sydney Anderson Hogan, Cody William Holmesley, Woodrow Jacob Hoffman, Gabrielle Jackson, Nicholas Jordan Jackson, Cody Mitchell Marlett, Tristan Matthew Munoz, Isabella Marie Olivas, cum laude, Laura Lee Wallin, Joseph Owusu Boating Jr., Karina Pere, Andrew Jordan Rios, Lexi Shea Satterwhite, Tyler Gene Simmons, Dylan Thomas Stevens, Lisa Marie Tresher, Monty Scott Turner II, Mark Jason Uben. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in Accounting and Management. Emily Jewel Clark. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in Finance. Claire Elizabeth Alshouse, cum laude. Chandler Thomas Alt. Christian Augustin Ariano. Brendan Tyler Day. Ziad Mustafa Mahmoud. Matthew Jared Martinez. Taylor Ray McEllier. William Tanner Pinsence. Angus Stewart Robertson. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in Information Technology. Corey Mark Wilburn. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in Management. Robert Brooks Bacchus. Charles Taylor Bell. Berkeley Lauren Brown. Derek Christopher DeRosa. Bailey Kathleen Dunovan. Dakota Braden Durant. Randa Marne Freeman. Lisa Marie Grimaldo. Austin Randall Hankins. Ashley Danielle Hernandez. Rolando Hernandez. Elisha Harris Howard V. Tyler Swain Johnson. Garrett Scott Nemeth. Rodney Don Oakes Jr. Tanner Blake Osmer. Ramiro Perez. Peyton Colin Pyskowski. Michael Ty Rabe. James Colton Rogers. Jalil Sadiq. Austin Robert Todd. Octavia Lene Vigil Strickland. Zachary David Villarreal. Caitlin Danielle Wilson, summa cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in Management Information Systems. Jonathan Stefan de los Santos. Jordan Paul Edwards. John Brandon Schatz. Tyler A. Whitman. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in Marketing. Susan Avatia. Kevin Lee Burright. Jonathan Douglas Carroll. Sally Jane Enright. Erica Renee Gonzalez. Taylor Lauren Gray. Andrew J. Koki. Christopher Michael Lawrence. Jonathan Menjivar Lopez. Yanming Ma, summa cum laude. Janine Lucille Morgan. Michael Patrick Robledo. Chase Allen Rosenfield. Andrea Elizabeth Siller. Sayar Ele Akam Soman. Madison Mackenzie Wall. The following are graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major both in Marketing and Management. Madeline Louise Darnell. Kelly Brooke Faulkson. Alexandra Ray Hubbard, cum laude. Joseph Nicholas Rosato IV, magna cum laude. Noelia Saucedo, summa cum laude. Taylor Brianne Young. The following are graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in Supply Chain Management. Victor Lopez. And Anthony Lee McClay.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Human Sciences.
The banner bearer for the College of Human Sciences, graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Retail Management, Sierra Malley Snyder, cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Apparel Design and Management, Brandy Nicole Calloway. Ismael Castro, Beatrice Machado, Brianna Marciela Martinez, Reagan Elizabeth McGuire, cum laude, Jessica Chizoba Ozude, cum laude, Peyton Nicole Warren, Bonnie Christine Weiler, Angela Marie Williams, magna cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Community, Family, and Addiction Sciences. Kayla Louise Anderson. Sarah Marisa Furmeister, magna cum laude. Danielle Marie Hunt, summa cum laude. Anna Catherine Loper. Brittany Ann Pierce. Melissa Ann Silva. James Edward Smith Jr. Patrick Robert Van. Daniela Alexis Villar. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Human Development and Family Studies. Ty Lee Vasquez. Caitlin Ann Canova, magna cum laude. Celeste Cherie Conroy, summa cum laude. Cambry Madison Census. Brittany Alexis De La Vega. Taylor J. Dixon. Christine Maria Donnellan. Kendall Lee Finley. Julissa Gonzalez Gomez. Catherine May Hammond. Tiffany Michelle Halsey. Aubrey James. Mackenzie Lee Jordan. Brianna Faith Kaiser. Kylie Fawn Kelly. Mary Elizabeth Martin. Sierra Renee Melendez, cum laude. Kendall Nicole Nutt. Cheyenne Nicole Powell. Abby Lane Rose. Madeline Jane Scogna. Katie Beth Cepeda. Bailey Dane Warren. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Human Sciences. Anna Gabriela Arce. Kara Nicole Balco, magna cum laude. Keeslyn Deshawn Bates. Caitlin Jean Bone. Vanessa Raquel Brooks. Kenneth Dalton Brown. Danley Rebecca Ensler, magna cum laude. Nura Faria, magna cum laude. Sierra Louise Galindo. Sarah Catherine Garner. Marissa Virginia Garner. Nicolette Eugenia Gavrelos. Junice Kiker, cum laude. Molly Ann Lee, magna cum laude. Brittany Leanne Magnuson. Kyla Ann Miller. Madison Nicole Nagy. Audrey Needma Opara. Brittany Michelle Schock. John Wesley Douglas Smith. Delaney Renee Stewart. Hannah Morgan Sikora. Peyton Alexandra Thomas. Christian Elias Viescas. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in nutrition. Brenda Saucina Arajo. Kendra Chastain Bailey, summa cum laude. Katia Montserrat Castillo. Erica Sue Davis. Tochi Ebo, magna cum laude. Henry Nibali Afamba Jr. Tamara Nicole Forberger. Catherine Elizabeth Jinsey. Alexandra Denise Kobus. Julia Ann Nichols. Jordan Lexi Poindexter. Taylor Jean Preston, magna cum laude. Jordan Starr. Emily Margaret Tracy, magna cum laude. The following students graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Personal Financial Planning. Adam Charles Carlton. Following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Restaurant, Hotel, and Institutional Management. Cameron Alexander Barrett. Aya Nasur Bashiti. Jolie Danielle Bass. Sierra Claire Berry. Alyssa Nicole Box. Francisco Gomez. Hannah Carter Lindsay. Sonia Gabriela Loera. Hannah Kate McLeod. Scott Harrison Pierman. Caitlin Angelique Ramirez. Michaela Danielle Sanders. Jacqueline Torres. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Retail Management. Solomon Ali. Haley Nicole Boylan. Haley Marie Davis. Elizabeth Bernadette Estrada, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Gray. Shannon Lee Hurl. Bailey Nicole Martin, summa cum laude. Blake Edward Miller. Natalie Vanessa Rangel.
And now, presenting those Red Raiders receiving the baccalaureate degree from the Whitaker College of Engineering.
The banner bearer for the Edward Whittaker Junior College of Engineering, graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Electrical Engineering, Hrishikesh Das, magna cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Chemical Engineering. Jose Joaquin Duenas Parales. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Civil Engineering. Kamyap Rihanna. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Computer Engineering. Carlton Taylor Henrik. Clayton Scott Was. William Stones Winning. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Computer Science. Max Bernard Kartubi. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Construction Engineering. Ruben Faz. Magna cum laude. Marco Garcia. Herman Anthony Niamba. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Electrical Engineering. James Dalton Callaway. Roberto Antonia Contreras. Doug Trang Ho. Anthony Denge Kwambo. Kelsey Nigol Leggett. Hassan Wahaj Malik. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Industrial Engineering. Nivaldo Agnola Pavia Avolino. Hiro Shimizu Gussen. Cynthia Yang Xu. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science with a major in Mechanical Engineering. Connor Stevens Atnip. Cum laude. Ethan Carrasco. Matthew Alston Carroll. William Leo Christian. Russell Michael Curley. Ravin Nishandra Fernando. Caleb Willis Funkhauser. Bellana Greenville Schilling. Jessica Lynn Keller. Trent Mitchell Lambert. Jeffrey Robert Murray. Jacob Nichols Orth. Troy D. Palmer. Michael James Phillips. Black Conrad Fight. Yannick Shant. Trenton Lane Smith. Cody James Stricker. Hutra Tren. Robert Austin Welsh.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degrees in Applied Arts and Sciences, University Studies, and Wind Energy.
Following is the banner bearer for the Bachelor of Arts of University Studies, Stevie Michelle Sanchez, summa cum laude. Following is graduating with a Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences in Applied Arts and Sciences, Sahara Karimi Perez. The following are graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in University Studies, Brandon Lane Berry. Brielle Blair. Brady Arthur Davis, cum laude. Anna Margaret Dimmitt. Angela Lynn Everett Melton. Raymond Anthony Flores. Austin Stewart Fuller. Lonzel Gilmore. Carolyn Marie Harden. Colleen Diane Henson. Michael J. Justice. Barbara Jean Kerr. Braden Kell Martin. Ashley Ann McPherson. Spencer John Murray. William Michael Pulowski. Jessica Caitlin Phelps. Joe Marcus Ramirez. Ronnie Alexander Richardson. Riley Day Roberts. Joseph Rounce. Garrett Thomas Setnan. Robert Scott Taylor. Luke Christian Tiller. Joshua Edward Webster. Gabrielle Simone Willis. The following are graduating with a Bachelor of Science in University Studies, Jonathan Arenivas. Colton Tyler West. The following are graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Wind Energy, Victor Eduardo Avila. Hayden Brooks Andrews. Julio Umini Valle Danino. Joshua Craig DeWeese. Cesar Leonardo Escobar. Michael George Medrano. Ian James Metcalf, summa cum laude. April Villarreal.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts.
The banner bearer for the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts is graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree with a major in art. Callie Murray, magna cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in music. Austin Charles Jones, cum laude. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in theater arts. Andre Mendoza. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree with a major in art. Haley Brianna Corcoran, magna cum laude. Alexis Brooke Tutt. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree with a major in theater arts. Jacob Slade Charlebois, cum laude. Charlotte Evans Harris, cum laude. Stetson Garth Smith. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Music degree with a major in music. Edward Prentice Haffers Allen, Jr. Bethany Noel Herrera. Ella Marie Lawrence. Talissa Desiree Soto. Joseph Mark Vasinda, summa cum laude.
Please join me in congratulating our graduates one more time. The undergraduate students ranking highest academically on the basis of completed records will now be recognized. As I call your names, please stand and remain standing until all names have been read. And audience, please hold your applause until we recognize all of the graduates. From the Rawls College of Business, Haley Lynn Brownlow, Alexander Edmund Cook, Rachel Lynn Gray, Elizabeth K. McKenna, Whitney Elizabeth Williams, and Caitlin Danielle Wilson. From the College of Human Sciences, Kendra Chastain Bailey, Celeste Cherie Conroy, Danielle Marie Hunt. From the Edward E. Whitaker College of Engineering, Rishi Das. From University Programs, Stevie Michelle Sanchez. From Wind Energy, Ian James Metcalf. And from the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts, Joseph Mark Vasinda. The Alumni Association extends congratulations to each of our August 2018 graduates. You're encouraged to maintain contact with Texas Tech University through the Alumni Association. And the association is particularly pleased to honor these highest-ranking students who are graduating in each of the colleges. Plaques from the association will be mailed to each of these students. Please join me in congratulating the achievements of these honor students. Thank you. You can be seated. We also want to recognize graduates receiving military commissions. Again, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing so that we can congratulate you. Being commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force, Caleb Funkhauser, Hero Goodson, Michael Wormstein, and Jessica Keller. Let's congratulate these officers. Thank you. And finally, we want to pay honor to those students who are receiving teacher certification along with their degree. Would every student from every college receiving a teaching certificate please stand so we can honor you? Well, I think we had one. We do have one. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You may have noticed some of our graduates, faculty, and staff wearing camouflage stoles. The individuals wearing these stoles have served in active duty in our armed forces. With the graduates, faculty, staff, and members of our audience who have served in the military, please rise so we may recognize your contributions to our country and show our gratitude for your service. Thank you. Please be seated. Well, graduates, as we come to the end of this commencement exercise, I appreciate the opportunity to convey my personal congratulations. You should know that all the faculty and staff here at Texas Tech are proud of you, just as are your parents, loved ones, and friends. Would you join me in acknowledging your family and friends who are here today, thanking them for all they have done for you to get you to this point of your life? The contributions of our faculty and staff have been an essential part of your educational experience at Texas Tech. Would the faculty and staff please rise so we may recognize and thank you? Thank you. Graduates, you've changed and grown during the time you've been at Texas Tech, but you've made a difference in Texas Tech as well. You've impacted the lives of your classmates, some of whom will be among your best friends for the rest of your life. Your personal success and achievements have elevated the reputation of our university. With your talents, your Texas Tech education, and the persistence you've displayed in getting your degree, you're well positioned to succeed. But your ultimate success in life is not determined by what you know today, but rather by what you'll continue to learn and how you'll continue to grow throughout your life, both professionally and personally. Be a lifelong learner. Maintain your intellectual curiosity. Be committed to your family, to your friends, your community, and to causes that make a difference in this world. Strive for honor evermore. That's an essential part of what Texas Tech is about. Because you are Red Raiders, there is an expectation that you will change the world for the better. We know that you will add to that legacy. Remember that Texas Tech University will always be your home, and friendships made here will always be a part of your life. Return to campus when you can, and tell the world with pride you are a Red Raider. To the class of August 2018, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes for success. And always, go Tech! And now our alma mater will be led by Ms. Talise Desiree Soto, graduating with a Bachelor of Music degree. The words are located on the back cover of the program, and they're also on the big screen.
Fight, matadors, for
Will parents and guests of the graduates please be seated for the recessional? Sure, why not? One more time. After the recessional, graduates will meet their families and guests at the north end of the arena. Thank you for participating in this, the August 2018 Texas Tech University Commencement.